All right. So we're here with Rick Ochs, product lead for optimization at AWS. Day one keynote for reInvent just ended. And Matt Garman, mic drops with database savings plans. Rick, has there been a more requested feature in Amazon history?
Yeah, we love getting product feedback for our products, and database savings plans is something that we've been really excited to launch for a long time, and customers have been asking for. It's definitely one of the more popular requests from the FinOps community and our customers at large.
Absolutely. So go over the service announcement. What is available right now?
Yeah, absolutely. So database savings plans cover 9 different database services with savings up to 35%, with 1-year commitments that are no upfront fees. And so you're going to be able to purchase on day one, starting today, a 1-year commitment to an hourly charge, very similar to compute savings plans, that will cover 9 different services. It will cover 7th and 8th gen instance types and also serverless. Immediately launch billing and cost management console, go into the savings plan section where you have recommendations and savings plan purchase analyzer, and take a look if you have any recommendations today, this morning. And they will look at all of your on-demand usage for all of the eligible services that can be consumed using a savings plan, database savings plan, and then give you a recommendation for the highest amount of savings you can have. Alternatively, you can switch over to savings plan purchase analyzer and enter any purchase amount you want, and then look at coverage, utilization, savings metrics, and that'll help you make decisions on how much you want to purchase. Maybe you want to stagger purchase and start laddering up your coverage, or migrate from maybe reserved instances over to savings plans as your reserved instances expire.
Yeah. Now, I joke that it's the most requested feature ever. However, talk a bit about how this is different than what was available for reserved instances.
Yeah, so reserved instances were a nice vehicle for saving, and they were widely adopted by our customers and very successful to help get a great cost and a great rate on those services. What we heard from customers is that they really love the flexibility of compute savings plans, how they can apply to all instance types and families, regions, and we know that the management of reserved instances is something that we hear from customers. The savings plan experience is easy, it's flexible, and additional purchases, especially with the ability to return savings plans within 7 days, that flexibility is something we've heard from FinOps teams, that it reduces their overhead and workload to really achieve the best prices for the services they consume. So as customers ask us or give us feedback that flexibility really helps FinOps teams find a lot of success, by incorporating 9 different database services into this means you actually can aggregate usage across a great number of services and then purchase a higher amount of savings plans and increase your coverage, thereby getting you higher discounts.
So if there's 9 services and you make a commitment, you acquire one of these commitments, how does it get applied?
Yeah, great question. So savings plans apply to the highest discount resources first. And database savings plans discounts range from 12% to 35%, depending on the service, if it's serverless or instance-based. And savings plans will apply to those highest discounts first, in this case, serverless. So your serverless usage, which may be spiky because it can go down to 0 or close to 0 a lot, will consume the commitments first. And then it'll go to the next highest discount, which may be 20% for instances, or 18 or 12% would be the lowest ones it consume last. So it's maximizing the amount of savings for you at all times by finding every hour what is the highest amount of savings you can achieve for you.
I want to track this. I want to see how it's getting applied to my environment. Where do I go to figure this out?
Same place you're already used to. So everybody that's comfortable and familiar with savings plans, the same utilization charts, the same coverage charts, all of the same products they're used to. Also pricing calculator, if you're planning new application deployments and new database workloads, pricing calculator has all of the new database savings plan rates. So you can estimate all of your future usage, track your coverage utilization, and of course, like we talked about, go make your purchases, start saving money today.
What are some of the best practices for savings plan management?
I see some of the most advanced FinOps practitioners do a lot of layering and laddering of commitments where you don't necessarily buy the total maximum recommended purchase amount on day one. Because you might have a cliff 1 year from now when that savings plan is going to expire. And it's kind of a scramble maybe to repurchase or queue up another purchase to replace it. And you may want more time to do your analysis on how much you're going to purchase. And so that's a pretty important part of the process, is taking your time, doing your analysis, and queuing up your purchases. So we see some FinOps teams do monthly savings plan purchases, quarterly, or actually more advanced customers even can sometimes do weekly purchases. And that way, over time, as you kind of stack up your coverage, you'll notice that you won't have any sort of a cliff moment, and you'll have savings plans expiring on a routine basis, which allows you to ladder down. In this case, it may not be quite as important because you have more flexibility with database savings plans to migrate from, say, Intel-based instances to Graviton, or server or instance-based to serverless, for example. Your savings plans will move with you. And because those serverless resources get a higher discount, you'll actually increase your savings, not just because you went to serverless, but because there's a bigger discount on serverless as well. So the idea is that this savings plan follows with you along your database journey as you maybe change which database service you're using, or again, go serverless or Graviton.
On day one of these announcements, it's 1 year, no cash up front,
That's right.
which when I was a practitioner, that's exactly what I bought for compute. However, there are people like different variations and different flavors. So if they have requests, how should they go about making future feature requests on this service?
We love customer feedback. That's one of the favorite things that my team and we love to do, is talk to customers, gather customer feedback, and we love launching features that help people save money. It's a fun job.
Yeah.
So we've had a lot of other feature announcements the last couple weeks that were directly as a result of FinOps practitioners asking us for help, tracking cost efficiency, identifying idle NAT gateways, automating compute optimizer EBS recommendations. These all came from customer feedback and requests to help FinOps teams achieve success with optimization.
Hey everyone, producer Andrew here. Thank you so much for watching and for your support. For more FinOps content, go check out our YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, and leave comments and questions for all of our wonderful speakers. We appreciate your support.